This artist is Malone, whose songs I've done before, featuring Morgan Wallen, who's a well-known carpenter here. He's actually the opposite of a carpenter in Nashville. He's known for destroying chairs in particular. I was just at the bar, actually, where Morgan Wallen flung that chair off the roof. I'm not sure. Who knows? I may have been sitting in the very chair. The song is called I Had Some Help. First, though, I want to tell you about Policygenius. Go to policygenius.com/Knowles. Life is full of surprises, but your insurance should not be one of them. Policygenius, your trusted partner for navigating the complex world of insurance, is changing the way we shop for life insurance right now. Policygenius has licensed award-winning agents and technology that make it easy to compare life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. You can compare quotes from top providers right from your phone or computer, all in one place. Plus, Policygenius has a team of licensed experts ready to answer all your questions and guide you through the process. They will make sure you get the coverage you need without any of the hassle. Getting life insurance for you and your family will give you peace of mind knowing that if something were to happen to you, your family can get back on their feet. With Policygenius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Policygenius works for you, not the insurance companies, so they don't have the incentive to recommend one insurer over another. Save time and money. Provide your family with a financial safety net using Policygenius. Head to policygenius.com/Knowles, KNWLES, to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. Policygenius.com/Knowles. 6.2 million views in 2 days. Take it away.
Am I drunk? No. I think you're drunk.
Hey, are you coming in?
No, that's a coworker.
Man, remember payphones?
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
Pause here. So already off the bat, what makes this a little novel is that a lot of these songs about recovery and addiction are about the probably more healthy stance, which is that, hey, my problems are my own. People didn't force me to have my problems. I shouldn't be blaming other people, right? This is an important step of Alcoholics Anonymous, 12-step program, right? Is got to take responsibility for my actions. But what Post Malone does here is he's saying, no, like sure and everything, but I had some help. I definitely had some bad people around me who enabled me. So let's not let them all off the hook, okay? Keep going.
You thought I'd take the blame for us to crawl and go around like you ain't guilty of something already lost. The game that you've been running, guess it's catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all the you did. I ain't an angel, you ain't even sent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every
Morgan Wallen's a talented musician. I've never really listened to his music. I like it. He's got a good voice, got a good demeanor. Put a pause here. I like that the song is either a duet or it's just two people playing the same part, and it you can't really tell, and it ultimately doesn't really matter. It could be that Post Malone is saying, hey, man, I didn't do all this myself. You helped me to descend into this misery. And then the Morgan Wallen character comes in and says, well, hold on. Hey. You helped me descend into it. Don't you? Hold on. Yeah, you think that I'm just the bad guy and you're heaven sent? I don't think so, Buster. You did this to me too. And it shows how if you keep bad company, you're all going to be degraded as a result of it. Just as if you keep good company, it can really elevate everyone. So it could be those two guys bickering about it, or it could just be the same. It's the same character, right? They're saying the same words. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. It's the same guy from two different vantages. One from Post Malone, who's got face tattoos and seems a little bit more urban, and then Morgan Wallen, who's a big country star. And you see that this kind of problem, specifically the problem of addiction and recovery being the way out of the problem, but really more broadly just sin and concupiscence, is a universal problem that affects everybody in all walks of life. Keep going. Takes two to break a heart into, oh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, if that ain't the truth. So there's something to that. It's not that people can't ever be the victims of injustice. They can be. But when we're talking, especially when we're talking about a romantic relationship, if we're talking about a marriage, it's the two people come together and become one flesh. So it's actually difficult to separate the two. You really become kind of one thing. So it takes two to tango. When you're tangoing, you're enmeshed together. It's difficult to clearly distinguish between one person and the other. And there is a romantic element to this song. Not between the two fellows, but from the beginning when Post Malone's talking on the payphone, he slams the phone down, he goes in and gets a drink. When you remember that part, you say, oh, maybe it's not just about being a booze hound. Maybe it's not just about addiction, but it's about the collapse of a relationship, the collapse of a marriage. That it could be that the other character in here is the woman, and these two guys are just two sides of the same person. Or it could be that they're not just talking about a relationship. It could be talking about a friendship, which is Aristotle would say that's an even higher form of love and relationship, is a friendship. It ain't a friendship of the good, though. Aristotle distinguishes between friendships of pleasure, where you both like drinking. Or friendships of utility, you're networking, you can use each other, or friendships of the good, where it's about virtue and pursuing the good. So obviously ain't this would be one of the first category of just friendships of pleasure. Probably it's at least decayed into that, however the friendship started. But even that, I like a song that at least possibly could take on friendship, because we deny the reality of friendship today and we make everything about sex. It doesn't have to be, though. It's not. That's not even in the classical conception. That's not even the highest form of a human relationship. There's a lot to this song, and I like the performances. I gotta go hang out at that bar again. See if Morgan Wallen comes in. We can talk about it.